Welcome to Home or Drink with Charleen and Ellie. Our podcast is like a group chat between Ellie's doing the rock chick sign.
Love it.
It's like a group chat between your best friends, girls' bathroom night out, where you spill all the gossip
On
relationship dilemmas,
and
life, friends.
You would have been proud of me last week. I rattled
Did
that.
you?
Yeah. I even said to Diana, Charlene would have been proud of me.
I still need to listen.
Don't.
I need to listen.
I don't.
No, I do.
No.
How did you have a topic or did you just talk?
No.
Just talked. Sometimes it's nice just to.
That's what I wanted. I just wanted to sit here and just talk shite for an hour on my own and just listen to myself for an hour.
Yeah, 'cause
Such
when
a
else-
Leo
when
thing
else-
to do. Yeah.
When else in the world do you ever get to do that?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But you would have been proud of me. I said that little part and I was like, oh.
Oh, I need to listen just to that at least.
Yeah, just
And then
that
I'll
part
listen
and
to
then
the
you
rest.
can... Yeah.
I was on my bed yesterday and I just was like, I don't know, I was just existing for like 10 minutes. It was really nice.
Was it nice? You were just there,
I just was really aware of that I was like lying on my bed. Do you ever
It's
get that?
lovely. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, and I could just hear the bird. I don't know if there was any birds. I'm just romanticizing it, but I just feel the sun on my face, and I was like, oh, it's really nice to be
You just
alive.
live in the moment. Like,
Yeah, I really.
Oh,
Yeah, it was nice.
that's beautiful.
I was gonna nap, and then I had a call, so I couldn't nap anymore.
Oh.
Would have really liked to nap.
Yeah, yesterday.
'Cause
Yesterday
then
was napper day.
Yeah, it wasn't it?
Yeah, the
The
heat,
night
I think.
before, I got 4 hours sleep, and then I just by 1 o'clock then, because I'd been up for like 7 hours, I felt like my day should be over. I was like, I'm so tired. It's like, but I love getting up early.
I know you do, you psychopath.
Love. No, I don't like the actual physical getting up part because I was so sweating. It's kind of easy to get out of bed.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't
it's
want
not
to be-
comfortable to be lying there.
No.
Mm.
Dano said last night I woke up and I was like in my sleep and just sat up and he had to put me back to bed.
Taylor said I
remember
did that in Ibiza.
Really?
I woke up and like I sat up and I was like,
Yeah, and like probably had a nightmare or something. Yeah, but I don't remember
no.
at all.
Or Quiva said recently, like me and Quiva would often fall asleep together in the bed. And Quiva said recently I keep just going,
No, I'd fucking shit myself. You're probably
What am I
singing
doing?
in your sleep.
Yeah, probably. I think
Probably.
I'm really good. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, you just keep doing this weird fucking moany thing.
What the fuck?
Don't know what I did be thinking of.
Yeah, it's probably just like that, dreams or nightmares.
Yeah, I had a dream actually that I wrote down. I meant to send it to Zoe and Quiva, but
Are they in it?
but this is what I wrote.
Oh,
It was
their
that.
nails are so short.
I know, girl. I'm a short girl.
I seen them, but I didn't realize how short they were. Oh my god, they're so cute.
They're going long next week again.
Are they? I
Yeah.
love.
I just like it's like we were saying the other week. Remember, you just get this sudden urge to change something about
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah. So I went in. I was like, Kanifa, cut them down, chop them off.
Yeah,
Are you sure? I was like, yeah.
that's something I put
It's
my
just
hair.
it's something subtle that you can change, just to be like, oh, just to feel something a little bit different. But I wrote this
Feel
dream.
something.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
28th of May at 20 to 3 in the morning. I woke up and I said, Zoe, and then it's a euro sign. Quiva live in big
I
Zoe.
thought you meant an and.
Yeah. Oh, Quiva and Zoe live in a big Zoe 101 house, and boys kept hurting my leg till I passed out. Zoe pays for parking. Zoe pays for parking everywhere and goes to Penny's because it's too hot in New York.
I thought you were still half, and that probably made so much sense at 3 a.m.
Yeah, when I woke up, I was like, I need to write this down because I need to explain to the girls. And I was like, what?
What?
They live in a big Zoe 101 house, and someone kept hurting my leg.
Zoe 101 didn't even have a house. They were on
No,
dorm.
A campus, yeah.
Do you remember that in Zoe 101 they had the urinal and it was like in their room, but it was a girl's room, and then they decorated it to make it look really nice.
Yes.
Love that show.
I really thought that that's how college was when I was younger, like Zoe 101 campus.
Just fucking chill. They never went to class once.
No, they did sweet fuck all.
They went on the JetX as well. Remember that drink? They used to drink Bleaks, it was called.
Is that what how do you remember the name?
'Cause I only looked it up recently. I had
did
to
you?
know. I was like,
Did they have
there's
the
that-
pair phones?
No, that was iCarly.
Oh,
I don't know.
was it?
Was it Bleaks? I think it was, because I looked it up. I was like, I'd love a fucking drink of that now.
What was it again? It's
It's like, it
sounds
looks like
really
Gatorade
familiar.
or something. It looks like a coloured drink.
It's
Yeah,
bringing-
Bleaks juice, so we went on.
Show me
Look
it.
at it!
I
Oh my
need
god!
to see. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
In hindsight, it's the worst like fake drink ever. It looks like they've
Yeah.
done it on Microsoft Word.
That's just that
Showing
looks
it on
terrible.
video.
But it looks like a nice juicy
It
drink.
looks like exactly like Gatorade.
Who's
Who
that?
the fuck's that?
Gracie.
I think she
Like-
made that up herself. I'd say people just made them at home.
Definitely put a
Oh my
sticker
God,
over a
remember
bottle or
him?
something.
Your man, her little brother.
No,
Zoe's little brother.
I don't really remember him.
He had a big mop on him. Bowl
Who
cut.
was it?
Bowl cut at the front, mullet at the back.
What was the curly head fella's name? Chase.
Oh yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
I remember him.
Aw,
Aw.
Or the Amanda show as well.
Oh. See her now recently on TikTok? Amanda
I've
Bynes.
seen a few bits, yeah.
Whoa.
I know. I feel so bad.
But I feel like that's like kind of a common thing for like child stars to, in later life, to like maybe they look back at what they were put through as a child and are like, oh my God.
Yeah, especially with like scandals that have come out and stuff,
Yeah.
like 100%. I just don't think it's good to be in the limelight from like a child anyway, regardless of like any kind of abuse and stuff. Like just having that level of fame at such a young age,
Or having
and
that
money and
amount
like
of money,
access to, like people kind of just exploiting you a lot because they just think that because you're a kid you're gonna want them opportunities, like
you'll
and,
do
like,
anything.
yeah,
Like,
and like a kid shouldn't be working long hours and all. They have to have time to be a kid.
have you seen the Honey Boo Boo stuff even?
No,
Her mum like took all her
all her
money
money,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was all
And
going on
spent
as
it
well.
all.
Yeah. I used to love her so much. Honey Boo Boo
Me and
Child.
Boo Boo Child.
Oh, I
He was
loved
like,
her.
I loved all them shows, Toddlers and Tiaras.
Yeah. The
When
Go-Go
I was
Juice.
young, I was like, I wish I was in a pageant. Now I'm like, what the fuck? I fucking hate that.
To be in a pageant.
As a kid, like,
I just think it's like, can your child really decide if they want to do that or not?
No.
At like 4 years old, 3 and 4 years old. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Are they really like
in the mental capacity, like, no.
to be like, yeah, I want to do this. Now, if it works out and all, you become like a
Honey Boo Boo.
superstar.
Yeah. But even at that, did she turn out? Like,
Yeah, I know,
Well,
like-
she did, but her family went off the rails then.
Like, is it even really worth it? Like,
I think that's mad. Even when you look at like Charlie D'Amelio's family and like them now all being famous, like as in the parents and stuff. But I think it's like fine when it's your siblings, but like when the parents get famous, like that irks me. I can't imagine my mum and dad have their own Instagram posts and stuff and all.
talking on their stories and all.
Yeah, or like, but just like, yeah, I don't know. I just think that creates problems.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't
You
it?
need to have it. You need to have a line of your personal life and your
Work.
if they were like fame like them.
Mm.
But then if your whole family's famous, like where's your personal life gone? You don't have anyone that's keeping you in any way.
I feel like I'd take
Same.
nothing seriously if I was like famous. Like if I was like a D'Amelio, I'd take nothing seriously.
What
I
do
feel
you
like
mean?
I'd just be living in a whole other like universe. Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's really.
And they got famous so quick.
I find it really hard to like think of like celebrities doing normal things. I find it
Like
really
pooing.
like pooing.
Yeah.
Imagine Kylie Jenner taking a shit.
And they're
What?
wiping their own ass.
What? I can't
know.
imagine it.
I know.
I feel like they're at a level of fame where like, oh,
They don't poo.
yeah,
They
or
just
like
take us-
there's just something in their stomach that's like, or like,
I know.
I just can't imagine celebrities at that level doing normal things, which is probably, which is like a really bad thing to think of because of course they do. But then again,
But some of them really
Kris
don't.
Jenner was on the Ellen DeGeneres show saying like, I haven't got, oh no, she said she went to the grocery store a week ago. Oh no, I think it was J-Lo actually. She said she hasn't been to the bank in years. Like she hasn't,
Really?
yeah, she hasn't gone to her own like bank in years.
I haven't went to the bank in years. Have you?
Yeah, I was down there the other week.
Really? Why
Yeah.
do you be going to the bank?
Getting cash money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm never down there.
Hashtag okay.
I'm like J-Lo then.
Yeah.
Basically. I'm basically
You're our
J-Lo.
Irish J-Lo. Never go to the bank.
I don't. There's not even bank in my locality. It's very inconvenient for me to go to the bank. The bank is very far away.
Is it?
AB needs to get a few more banks around. Yeah.
Few branches. few
Yeah,
extra
the branches keep shutting down. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen one of them in a while.
Oh
There was
no.
2 local to me, and they both shut down.
Mhm.
That's why I don't go. So now I'm J-Lo basically.
Anyhow, we missed a whole lot of that. If you're a returning listener, welcome
Oh
back.
yes.
And if you're a new listener,
Welcome.
welcome.
Our drink is out every Wednesday at 12, and the full video that we're looking at right now on the cameras is out Thursdays at 12 as well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
that's
us.
cool.
Yeah.
These cameras look really close today.
Do they?
I'm in full festival gear. I was just filming something for Pennies before
It
this.
doesn't look festively like. I walked in, I said, Summer bird, you look beautiful.
Summer, yeah, summer vibes. But I have the cowboy boot she on, so that
They're fab.
get more festival vibes.
Gorgy
But
girl.
we have to talk about
I
Galway.
Oh,
We need.
no.
I said to Ellie, I was like, Ellie, people are gonna be so confused. 3 weeks ago, you're on the podcast saying, "I'm afraid to be forever alone," and now you're in Galway with what looks to be a male.
Now I'm married.
Now you're married.
God's sake.
Tell us.
Guys, a lot can happen in 3 weeks.
A lot can happen in 3 weeks.
A lot of amazing things can happen in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Has anyone like been guessing who it is? Right? Like
Oh.
anyone might know? Because it's not like they can.
I think people were kind of not guessing. Like, I hate this whole thing
Hey,
of
how
like,
did people know though?
I don't, I put up a picture in the car or something and they were slagging the brand of tracksuit or something that he was wearing. I don't know.
Tracksuit again.
Monterrain or something it's called.
Monterrain.
I don't know. No, I don't think they were slagging, but they were just like, someone said something like, oh, he's wearing a Canada Goose jacket. There's no hope for her. Or something. And someone else said something like, he's no tattoos. Something. I don't know. I don't even know what they were.
They were saying that's good.
Yeah, some people were saying like it was good. Like, oh, he's no tattoos. He looks like a normal fella. Like he's not. But then you had the other hand of people being like, oh, Ellie's not posting because he's not on social media, and like, she's embarrassed that he's not an influencer. What? What?
People make up such niche
lies.
lies.
Do you know what?
I'm
just letting everybody think whatever. But the whole thing of me not posting them is not to do with like me.
It's because it's been
3 weeks. Fucking hell. But also, it's not like it's not.
But that's normal. Like,
yeah, I don't want it to be this
Instagram relationship.
Yeah, but also this like mysterious like. I know I did it last. Yeah, I know I did that last year, but that was just because I don't know why that was. But
because it wasn't. You didn't know it was gonna go.
No, yeah,
like
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to. Like people see people all the time. Just if you don't see a full on future with someone,
yeah,
you're going to be like, "Hey, everyone, this is exactly how my new man is."
Oh, but I'm marrying this man. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we're getting married.
Clip this part when you get married and you're ready.
I'm getting married. I got proposed to in Galway.
Guys, everyone on the forum website, look, she has a ring. Say nothing. She's trying to not tell anyone.
We went to Galway. Galway is my new favourite county besides Limerick.
I need to go. I've never been.
Oh my God. The only other time I was in Galway was years ago, and it was around, I think it might have been COVID or maybe before COVID, and I only drove down for a few hours and drove home. I didn't stay there or anything.
Yeah.
So I was excited to go down and actually see it. I love Galway. I want to live in Galway. Galway is the cutest place ever.
Oh my God, I need to go. It's Eyre Square in Galway?
Yeah. So we stayed on like Eyre Square in the Dean.
Is it kind of like Temple Bar vibes, but everywhere?
Yeah. The little lanes and all.
Oh, I'd love
and that's
that.
what I was so excited for. I just wanted like a little trad session in a little pub and like
wholesome
vibe.
How far drive is it?
2 hours. Not bad. I thought it was more.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Across the country, like.
That's the drive to Limerick kind of is 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we got down the Saturday. It was raining and also that wasn't great, but it was so cute. Went out that night to a place called Taft's.
I was seeing that in your TikTok.
Yeah, that place is a bloody bot. We left there to go around the corner. I don't know why. We went to go around the corner and go somewhere else, and we walked into somewhere else and they were playing Bruno Mars, and I was like, "Get me out of here! I want Irish music. Like,
yeah,
I want to go back and listen to Grenade." Yeah. So we went back there and I met lovely girls. Actually, I told them I'd say hello.
Oh.
I'm nearly sure their names are Aoife and Anya.
Hi, Aoife and Anya.
They were from Ballinasloe.
Aww.
And then I met another girl called Megan who was in the Dean. And they were just all lovely girls.
And someone gave you mimosas, I seen.
Yeah, in Della, it was called a restaurant. The next morning we had breakfast in there.
Look really nice.
You know when a place is good when there's a queue out the door. Like we had to wait 20 minutes for the table. Yeah.
Especially in Ireland, you never see that.
No,
here.
So they were like, your mum was like, "Oh, it's about a 20 minute wait," and I was like, "It has to be good. If people are waiting for the table, it has to be good."
Yeah.
And we went to Salt Hill the next day, and the smell of seaweed on the beach made me feel like I was 4 years old again.
Oh,
it was just so
wholesome.
Really
nostalgic.
Yeah. The smell of just the sea air
and like country sea.
Yeah. Oh, so different.
It is
so different.
It's nicer, I think.
It reminds me of being in like Kilkee when I was younger and all. I just loved it. So it was a beautiful, wholesome weekend.
Oh my God, I need to go.
Yeah, you need to go. Double date to go.
I know. And usually ain't to me.
I know.
I've met him, guys.
Yeah, you've met him.
Lovely man.
Lovely man.
People are so funny. I can't believe.
Oh, it's hilarious.
People are fucking quick with it though. How do they know exactly who it is or not?
No, they don't. I don't.
Oh, they don't.
No.
Sorry,
no, I don't know who it is.
Oh,
no.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, they were just from what I put up. They were saying,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of drama on the internet and people being weird. Just be nice, everyone.
I just don't get it.
There's a lot. TikTok is crazy. Instagram is fucking crazy. People are fucking crazy.
But like, I feel like, especially over the last few weeks, especially online, has just made, like, with anything, there's no particular thing I'm talking about, but like with anything online.
There's so much. There can't
there can't be one particular thing.
There's so much going on.
It's really made me take a step back and look at it from the outside and just be like, there's so much bigger thing, so many more bigger things going on in the world. Like, like that people get so sucked into online, these small little dramatized things, that it's like, how are you making this your whole life? How are you making this one little thing, or like making it there? Like, I just don't
people like
get it.
fighting each other on online, and like, I'm like, what? Like, it's and speaking of that, actually, I wanted to touch on Natasha O'Brien and what happened. Like, especially when something like that happens, like, where's all people talking about stuff and all when we need people to talk about things? And like, when something important's going on, people are more invested in like small little off the side dramas rather than big things that are happening in the world. Like, she was attacked a couple of years back by a soldier who was in the army. He was shouting homophobic slurs
to someone else.
And she asked him to stop, which, like,
as you should.
Like, fair play to her for doing that. And he attacked her, broke her nose, left her unconscious. Was only stopped when someone stopped him.
Did you hear what he Snapchatted?
Yeah. Two. I can't remember exactly what it was. So.
Two to do something, and two to knock her out or something.
Her out. Yeah.
Like, boasting about the fact of how many times he hit her.
Yeah.
What?
But that obviously went on. Whatever. Sorry, I won't say whatever. So that happened, and then what happened then is the sentencing came, and he got nothing.
Like,
for anyone who doesn't know, listen, he got 3 years suspended, and his job, like, the army wrote him a report of like
that he was a good soldier.
Like a, what's it called, a good reference. What? Like,
are they taking action now to? I saw that they were.
The judge is retiring. Sayonara.
See ya.
See you later. The judge, like, this country, the justice in it is shocking. And what kind of example does that show for women who are scared to come forward? For men who might do the same to someone else, who think, oh, well, I'll get away with it. Like, that man didn't even, like, that, the judge in the court was basically saying, like, oh, if I sentence him now, like, he'll lose his job. If I sentence him to prison.
What?
He's meant to be protected. I just think it's like, how is like men and stuff not seeing?
Make it make sense. Like,
make it make sense. Like, how did that judge think that was okay to do?
No.
And he said something to Natasha, like, oh, he made it easy for you, like, he's pleading guilty, because I think they plead not guilty.
It's harder.
But there was CCTV, so how is he gonna not plead
What's
not
easy
guilty?
about that?
What is easy about that for anyone?
What?
Honestly, it's.
But, like, you hear of other little. I know, like, anything brought to court is obviously at a level that it's serious, but you hear of, like, I don't know, like,
a minor robbery,
petty theft, or like
theft. Yeah.
Like first thing I think of is like a fella with a joint or something. Or do you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's things like that, and they'd be punished over stuff like that.
100%.
Whereas something this heavy is
and that's the real problem in Ireland. Like, there's so much lately with all that, and like, it's
like they've no like idea of not fairness. What's the word I'm looking for? Like how to actually punish someone. Like, it's like it goes like this. It's like a wave. They're like, some days it can be
one way,
you'll be punished, and then the other day it's like, come here.
It's like craziness. And the stuff the judge was saying, it's nearly like, is this a joke? Like, is he gonna say I'm pranking you, saying he's making it easy for pleading guilty? Like, he'll lose his job. Rightly so. That man's meant to be protecting the country, being a soldier, and he's doing the opposite. Like, unprovoked, broken nose and all, beating her own conscience. Like, what? If he hadn't been stopped, like, he could have killed her. Literally, like, and like, just especially when we're talking about drama online and all like that, these are the things we actually should be focused on and angry about and like invested in. People are invested in the wrong things, wasting their time. Like, when you look at the bigger picture of it, I think that makes me much more less like susceptible to getting sucked into drama like that. Thinking, oh God, like, what are people saying about me online and all? Like, but there's problems in the world that are fucking way bigger than forums online and drama online.
I just completely let it go off my head.
Like, I'm too old for that. Like,
no.
Enjoy. You can speak about me, whatever you want. That's fine.
And I've really learned as well over the years, especially doing what we do, like, you can't change someone's narrative on you. Like, if someone has their mind made up about you and what they want to believe, let them.
But
The
it's
let
so-
them theory.
It's so freeing when you know
Oh,
that.
it's so,
I'm like,
it's the most amazing feeling ever
oh.
to not have to try, because I used to do it years ago.
Mhm.
I used to always want to make people like me and like change their mind and like, no, that's wrong. And like,
or
you-
prove to people that I work hard.
Yeah.
Or like,
you can't do that for the rest of your life. You can't spend the rest of your life proving to other people that their narrative on you is wrong. Let them.
but they're also not gonna. If people
No,
want to
yeah.
think badly of it, they'll hear whatever. Like people, I've learned as well. People don't want you to be a good person.
They
ever-
want to know
Do you know-
bad
do you know
things
what I mean?
about you.
Someone
Yeah.
said to me in school before. Now he was actually ended up being my friend and stuff, but it was when I moved schools, and he hadn't like we didn't really speak for the first few months, whatever, and then I was making friends as I was there, and he was talking to me one day, and we got friends, whatever. He was like, "Oh, I really wanted you to be a bitch," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "But I feel like people feel like that." That was before I'd done anything online, but like about influencers or like about people they don't know or like someone they see online, like they don't want you to be. They'll find that and to make you look like a bad person
And hone in on that one thing.
and hope that someone has something on you or some drama, or like she must do something. She
Yeah.
must not be nice.
Yeah.
You can't actually be just a nice person.
can
I'm not
be-
perfect,
No.
but
There's
I'm
a
a
difference.
nice girl. And once you know that about yourself, then
Fuck what everybody else
doesn't matter.
thinks.
Yeah. Because it can't get in your head where you start to believe what other people say
Oh, I can like
about yourself.
But that's what I really feel like people don't understand. And I don't know how, like, the internet's been around for so many years. I don't understand how people aren't realising now how much, like, it's easy for us to sit here and say that, okay, yeah, me and you can let people think what they want about us. We're fine with that. Like, we have thick skin. Not everybody is like that.
No.
People really, in 2024, they don't realise the impact of what they say and how it can affect other people.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody has the same mindset as we do sitting here now being like,
And
let
we
them say
probably
whatever they
didn't always
No,
either.
didn't
We had to
either.
grow
And
that
I
for
yeah,
years, yeah.
I swear, and I've said it on the podcast before, I remember sitting on my bedroom floor, roaring, crying, reading shit about yourself, like, and nearly believing it. Like,
Yeah, and you think because one person said it, oh, everyone must think
yeah,
I'm like putting on weight or like I'm this and that or like
yeah.
I'm a bad person. I done this. I didn't do that. How do I explain to people that
No,
I didn't
yeah.
do that in this website? Like, you just can't win.
No, people, they really don't see the effects of what they say online.
Yeah, and then also you can have something else going on in your life, like someone just died or like someone's sick, and like people might not know that, and then they're still doing like you should treat everyone like they're having the worst day of their life.
Yeah.
And yeah, people just need to be a bit more supportive. There's enough hate in the world, horrible people. The world's so fucking cruel. Like, just be nice to each other.
Like, everyone should just go to Galway and just come back so wholesome. Seriously.
You know what I mean?
Just
Go
on
to
it.
Bali.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to have a retreat.
Like, little Ireland is so small and cute. We should all
Yeah.
just be like, I came back the most patriotic bird ever. It was
Really?
so
Just
funny.
loving Ireland.
Yeah. Bought myself a green cladding ring and all my dad was like, Kelly Green,
Oh,
I love it.
is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Queeve was like, that looks plastic. Get that off. I was
I
like,
love
no,
it.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I
I
think
don't like silver, but
we all need to focus on let's all do a task now together.
okay.
Think about what's your 3 values that are most important to you in life.
Okay.
Okay, everyone in their heads, everyone listening and watching. I nearly forgot that we were actually recording a podcast. Okay, think about them.
Yeah.
Now, now spend the next week focusing on them. Nothing else. All the rest is noise. Doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. Focus on them 3 things, and that is what you should be putting your time into. Not petty drama, not hating on people, not being bitter. Just be nice. Yeah, I feel much better.
Yeah. Who's that?
Amen.
That was lovely. Well done, bird.
Yeah. What were we even talking about
I
there?
don't know.
Anyway, Galway you were telling me about,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was in Ibiza.
Yeah, how'd you get on?
Lovely.
You're such an Ibiza bird.
I
You're obsessed with
love
the
it.
place.
3 times in 1 month.
Ah, yeah.
I have nothing else booked the rest of the summer.
We need to go away.
We're gonna go to Ibiza.
Who?
Me, you, Jasmine, and Holly.
When?
August after you're back.
Okay.
When are you back? The 3rd?
Yep.
Grand. We'll go the 4th or something. Oh, that's your birthday day. 5th?
And it's a bank holiday.
What day of the week is that?
The Sunday.
Sorry, everyone. Summer plans.
It's a bank holiday.
Oh, you want to be there for Sunday?
No, I'd be doing something at home because it's my birthday. I'm actually.
You want to you want to be at home for Sunday?
Yeah, I'm going to be at home
No.
for my birthday. What the hell?
What about the day after your birthday?
5th?
Yeah. Or the 6th? Even?
6th maybe.
6th.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go to 6th until the 11th or something.
Yeah.
12th. 6 days.
Lovely.
Love.
Can't wait.
Yeah, because I've been too wholesome the last 3 times.
Yeah, you need a bit of feral in your life.
I need
What's
feral.
going on?
I've been too wholesome. Like,
You really have.
I'm going feral this weekend.
Are you?
Well,
Yeah,
only
can
Sunday.
we? Okay, Sunday can we go feral?
and I'm performing along to it, so I can't even be that drunk.
I'm
But
gonna
then
be-
afterwards, I'm gonna have 10 shots of tequila waiting for me.
Lovely. I'll
Yeah.
be there with the platter, just waiting.
Yeah. So I need a lot of drink after that, but I
Yeah.
just want, and then I want to go out afterwards. But I'm gonna be dead because I'm
On
going
Sunday?
to Taylor Swift Friday, Saturday, and Longitude Saturday, Sunday. But I'd like to go out afterwards. We always end up going.
You
out.
should wear earplugs this weekend.
Why? For my ears?
Yeah. It's a lot of noise the whole weekend for you. A lot.
True.
Don't want you having a headache on Monday.
You will. I can't miss a bar of Taylor Swift.
Are you going for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Who's her support act?
Paramore.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to love Paramore when I was going through my rock chick
What's that
phase.
song again?
I should be over all the butterflies. I'm in. See, yeah.
No, the other one. Kira kept making, oh, what the protected by. Kira kept requesting it.
You used to love them.
No, she wasn't requesting. She kept dancing to it in Nashville all the time. But no, Ibiza was really wholesome, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, just nice to relax.
Yeah.
And Dano's still home.
Yeah.
Don't know where.
Any goss on that now?
No,
Come on.
I
Do
don't-
you want to fill the people in on
I
that? Because
don't
I've
have-
seen a few TikToks going around that they're making of him.
Dano's getting into his head. Like, no, he's still doesn't. We don't really know what's going on. I know as much as everyone else.
Do you? Yeah. He doesn't. Does he even
But he's
know?
doing his pre-season training now by himself.
Okay.
with,
So
like,
does
a
that just
trainer.
mean that when wherever he does go, he'll be prepared?
Yeah.
Is that what that?
Yeah, he'll be fit. Like, 'cause
Okay.
otherwise he would not be fit.
No.
That man's making rings around himself. And
Good on you, Daniel.
just has been walking around the golf course. Like, he's used to running so much. Like,
Oh.
but no, he'll be fine.
So Dano could potentially be living with you this year.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. There's a chance, but I don't think it's that high of a chance.
No, isn't it?
But also, I don't think I could live with him in that one bed apartment.
Could you end up moving with Dano? Could that be?
I don't think I'd move full time anyway.
Okay.
I think I'd just do I'd keep the apartment
Here and there.
and be
Yeah.
there as well, but go for longer.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully wherever it is, if it is somewhere else,
They have good
airport
shopping
and stuff.
Oh.
Well, yeah, good airports, because it's like, and like flights that aren't just fucking once a day, because East Midlands is once a day.
Oh.
Whereas like if it was say London or something, like there's like 8 flights
Yeah.
a day, so you can just nip over and back. And the public transport's so good, whereas Lincoln was just
No.
not
So Dano's home anyway with his little rail in the corner of
good.
your
I
apartment.
know, he has his own rail, guys. I had to get one off Amazon.
He's too
No
cute.
space for him. I
Oh,
need to move it for pre-drinks of mine. Can't have the clothes rail in the middle of pre-drinks.
Yeah, no. Well, I'll be trying on Dano's clothes before we go.
I know, yeah. I'll end up wearing
Yeah.
them. This week on our episode, we want to talk about how to break up with someone. And breakups in general, but not as in like in a general space, not us, our particular breakup.
Yeah.
I know our breakups as a whole, kind of. I'll be touching on some of them.
Yeah.
But breaking up with someone, I feel like, is very hard. I feel like men don't find it hard, though.
But don't a lot of people say that, like, after a breakup, whether it is the man or the woman breaking up or whatever way it works, don't the fellas take it easier at the start and then they come back around, whereas the girl is the opposite. It hits the girl so hard, like, in the moment.
Yeah.
And then she kind of ends up
We,
being
like,
fine.
will process the emotions.
Is that what it is?
And then be fine. They don't process it until they have to process it.
Okay.
Until they're like, shit, I miss her.
Just want her back.
Just want her back.
Oh, God.
How many times have you broken up with someone?
Probably never.
Have you? I've only once when it was, well, we're back together now, so we can.
Yeah, no. Once. Yeah, I think, yeah, probably once.
Yeah. Did you consider it, or was it like an in the moment thing? Or were you thinking about it for ages?
No.
Like, I feel like boys sometimes will just do it. They don't even think about it. Whereas
breaking up
I
with you.
was losing sleep for months.
I'm trying to think of the. No, that was kind of like an on and
I
off
had to go to
thing.
therapy. I was like, I think I want to break up with my boyfriend, but I don't know.
Oh, stop it.
Men are just like, yeah, I don't want to wear.
I went to therapy once after a breakup.
After. Yeah.
Once. Needed that.
Yeah.
Big time.
A lot of emotions in a breakup.
Yeah.
Weird. Breakups are mad, like, because you never have that relationship with anyone else. I know you have friendship breakups sometimes, but like, no, it's not the same.
No.
It's so intimate. Like, you're not intimate with anyone else.
Your
like
mates, yeah.
that. Yeah.
But a lot of the times it is, like you said earlier, a lot of the times it is missing the person. Not necessarily missing the actual relationship you've had.
Or the routine of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think I missed the routine.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like knowing.
If you had like a certain thing you do together,
Yeah, or like
a holiday,
just
or
having someone there, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
hits me the most. Not even because
Not
every relationship comes with its ups and downs.
Yeah.
So it's easier to miss the routine and the person than it is the up and down emotions,
True.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, it's a habit. It's like if you stopped doing something every day, say you went to the gym every day and you stopped doing it, you'd
I was going to say vaping.
Vaping, yeah. Well, I was going to say, I don't think you'd miss the gym either, really. So maybe something.
I'd miss my vape terribly.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Breakups are shit.
They are bad.
Is there one that stands out in your head like that you think?
It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I never let people break up with me. Like,
You just
they
don't
always
give them a choice.
they always try, and I'm like,
Yeah.
please.
You're like, you
I
mess
think
her.
my worst was my first. Yeah, I'd be like, it's more
Good one.
Like, it's fine.
See you later.
But like, it would always come from a place of like, we just be fighting all the time, and I'm
Okay.
not a very argumentative person.
You're
but-
not, so I can't really imagine you fight. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to be. I think I was just with the wrong people.
is it?
Yeah,
Mm.
or else I'm just like that in a relationship, and Dano's the only one that can.
Handle
cope.
you.
Yeah. Me and Dano's are really good since getting back together. Of, like, just not.
You just
fighting
don't
as
fight.
much.
Or
We
do you?
sometimes, but we can like.
Air it
It-
out.
Yeah, I used to be quite like if I'd hold a grudge, I wouldn't be able to like be back normal straight away. But now I'm just like, oh, do you know what? I'm not trying to be
Can't be
annoyed.
arsed.
Like, yeah.
It's only
This
24
morning in the
hours
car,
away.
he was like, he beefed at someone to make them go, and I was like, no, they can't even go. And he's like, yeah, they can. It's an orange light. And then he's like, you're always giving out to me in the car. I was like, eh. And then we just didn't talk for 2 minutes. I was like, oh, sorry. And it was fine. And then it was
and then it
gone.
was just over with.
Yeah,
Love
just
that.
I think I'm just not arsed. Like,
Mm.
and then do you ever see a TikTok? It's like do 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 do, and they're like this doing different poses, and it's like when we're fighting and we say we're gonna break up, but we know we're soulmates or something. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like sometimes me and Dan would be like, I'm done and all, and I'm like, we're literally just getting like
Yeah.
fired.
We're going nowhere.
We're not.
Yeah.
Don't know. We're not doing the dishes. Like, do you know what I mean?
No.
The dramatic. But then it's just over. Like,
Mm.
but we do have little.
But that's good though that you can come back around. Yeah.
We just like. And
because
we're,
I think
they were
it'd be,
both quite dramatic in a fight as well.
I think it'd be more concerning if the two of you were like, we never ever fight.
No.
To never fight with someone,
We
that's
definitely
unhealthy. I think.
bicker. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You need to have a bicker and an argument.
Yeah.
Someone who's able for you to like
yeah.
I need someone that's like,
a little bit challenging.
yeah, if I'm giving out, I don't
Yeah.
want someone to be like, oh, it's okay. Like I'm like, no, give me something back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Dano used to be like that
Did
before I
he?
broke up, and now he's a bit more like sassy, sassy man, sassy manny.
Sassy Manny. That's his new name now.
But I've never actually told this story on the podcast, but I need to tell you about. Well, I told you on the live show,
Yeah.
and we had the live show, but I was actually probably drunk then. So basically, when I was broken up with before, we broke up a few times. So me and this person used to always break up every 2 seconds. Like there was one time we were at a festival together, and we had a huge fight. I can't remember. I think it was because I didn't. He was texting me, and I was like having too much fun with my friends. I just didn't want to meet up, and I was like, didn't see your
Bye.
text, like my full-on boyfriend, like, and then he was going mad that we spent no time together the whole weekend. I was like, okay, and then we broke up with me there, and he was like, he said, have a nice life, and I was like, scream. I don't know yet if at that point I was numb to it, because like at the start I'd be crying every time he broke up with me, and then at the end I was like laughing every time the girls broke up with me again, because he used to always do it. Like,
Yeah.
but anyway, later on that night, then I said to my friends, we're like getting a Chinese together, and he just said, have a nice life. Like, but anyway, then this time he broke up with me, and I was like, okay, this is actually serious. He hasn't talked to me in a while. Like, he's not coming over. Like, won't let me see him. Blah blah blah. I couldn't like fix it. I was like, shit, this might actually be it. But we had a holiday to Paris booked. He booked for me, and I was like, fuck me, I'm getting this holiday to Paris. Don't care. And I was like, how can I like make him want to go? He's like, no, we're not going. I was like, no, come on, we'll just go like as friends. As if like, I was like, I'm gonna have to try do something to entice him to want to come. So I said, right, grand, I'll make a template of booking.com. So
How you even knew how to do this, I really don't know.
copy and paste, but it was really good.
Was it?
Because I've got a few emails off them before, so I just edited it to what I needed it to be.
Okay.
So anyway, booking.com.
Like with the blue banner and all, like.
Blue banner and everything. Yeah. I really need to
Go on,
find
yeah.
that email, because I sent it to myself. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to try something else. I've always typed one thing, but I'm going to see if if I try something else.
If you just type in Paris, would it come up? If you find that email, I will lose my marbles.
No, it's not. It's just emails from the two of us here. Okay. So anyway, then I was like, right, okay, I'll make that email and I'll pretend that we're after getting an upgrade, because who could say no to an upgrade? I think that was going to convince that man to still go to Paris with me, like. And I made this fake email address for the hotel, like, which probably in hindsight is
illegal.
is it? Yeah, it's impersonating a hotel.
Counterfeit, like, is that what it is?
But like, if we had went, they would have been like, I would have to tell them that it wasn't real. Don't say it to them. Like, imagine he was like, yeah, we got told we're getting an upgrade. Then that would be a scam. But like,
You would have had to admit to him that you did that.
But I was full on, like, that's how crazy I was at the time, that I was like okay with that. I was like, once I get him into the country, he can't leave anyway.
Go. You just kidnapped him to Paris.
Yeah, basically. No, he can never leave me. And then actually, my other ex, we went to Paris, broken up too.
It's Paris
But
first.
that didn't.
Talked about it
But
before.
we were broken up already, and I was like, oh come on, we just still go. Like, apparently, I think Paris fixes everything. It doesn't.
Does the opposite.
So I made the fake email address, made the fake booking.com email. I actually tried to find it. It was perfect. It was literally like the best thing ever. But he never actually replied to it, and never said it to me or anything. So.
Oh, did he cop it was fake and it's just like, I'm not falling for that?
Like, really real.
Did it?
He never even wrote back to be like, I'm not going.
The date just came and went, like.
Yeah, I don't know if it was booked on his card or not. Yeah, but then I was like, okay. So I was clinging on to this trip to Paris. I was like, okay, clearly if we go on this, we'll be fine. But then when that was gone, I kind of accepted then that the relationship was over. I was like, it must be actually done by now. Yeah.
So he potentially could owe you money for the Paris trip.
Oh no, yeah. I'll send him an invoice.
Go back onto him now, yeah. Remember that holiday all those years ago?
Oh God.
Jesus.
Tragic. But I think once you get over your first heartbreak, nothing ever feels as bad. And I think it's because your first heartbreak, I was like convinced people were lying to me saying that I'd feel better, because I was like, this will never go away. Like, I feel like I'm gonna die. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I felt. I felt like I couldn't even eat. I was like this.
Were you?
Dano, break up with me again, please.
Yeah.
I was like a stick.
Like
didn't eat one thing. I just couldn't. I had no appetite. All I'd eat was spice bags.
Oh, it's a bit me now.
Like once every fucking
4 days.
Yeah, probably.
God love you.
Like split it in quarters.
But why is it that you think your first love or your first breakup is so intense? Is it because it's the first time you're feeling that?
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Is it?
Because the second time, at least you know you'll feel better because you did the first time.
Yeah.
Whereas the first time, I was convinced I was depressed, like for life, not gonna ever feel happiness again.
You're literally like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you think, I'm never ever going to find a man
over.
again.
It sounds so dramatic, but that's how I felt. And like in that moment, no one can tell you different. Like, but then after a few months, you're like, oh.
That was
Sorry
embarrassing.
guys, it was a little bit traumatic, but like it is sad, like especially when you do see yourself with that person. But a lot of times it's for the better.
Oh, definitely.
Can you remember your worst? Is there any like dramatic actual breakups, like at the time, like screaming matches in public, or like worst breakup style, like text?
I got broken up by text last year. Like, what?
Oh shit, yeah.
Last year.
Shit.
The age of me, like, what?
Yeah, I think that's mean when people do that. Have a bit of fucking cojones.
But then also on the other hand, I think, that was
hard not to do over texting.
Yeah, that was hard not to do over text. And also I think if sometimes, I think he saw it coming before I did, definitely.
Yeah.
And also I think if we did plan to meet up, I think I would have imagined it was going to go different. Like, so maybe it was.
You would have thought, yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe it was for the better that it was over text.
You would have thought it was safe. And
he was looking after me in the end.
He always cared.
No, yeah. I think it's always been text. I don't think I've ever broken up with somebody face to face.
Really? Mine's all been face to face. I'm like, I need closure.
No.
Closure.
Well, I get broken up with.
AKA, I can convince you if I see it.
Yeah.
And I cry.
See, I'm going to just brainwash you and make you stay with me. Like,
oh my God, I sound really crazy.
What's wrong with us? No idea as well.
But I was young. Like, I was young.
No, a lot of mine
It
are
worked.
are text.
Yeah.
Like, I've had fights, arguments, and stormed out of houses and gone home and then been texting and been like, no, done.
Yeah. That's fair because you don't really want to fucking.
No,
see
I
them
don't
again.
fucking want to be there. Yeah.
Can you? I always sometimes lie awake and think of the stories that men that I've been with tell about me.
About now? Yeah, I'd love to like.
What did I do?
Yeah, I'd love to
How crazy was
be a
that?
fly on the wall and just overhear if someone asked them. So what was she
What
like?
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I would probably not like that.
Yeah, I'd probably be roaring crying, but like I'd also want to know what they'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe actually for the Menti B, I would.
Yeah, maybe for the Menti H, that might not be good.
Oh God, I take it back.
I feel like if I don't know, it depends on the person. Because I've spoken to one of them before, and we've actually kind of cleared up that like we were both young and fucking stupid. And I was like, well, it's pretty good because I thought he would have been like, she's a fucking crazy bitch.
Yeah, I don't think
Some people just like we butted heads. It was like everything that could be butted heads on was butted heads on the whole time. And then there's just fucking plain bastards. And then I actually was looking back at my texts with like a while ago with someone. I wasn't even with them, but they ended things with me, and I was so, which was uncharacteristically, I was like, this time I'm gonna try something different. I was so cool with him. I was like, yeah, that's fine, cool, like no props. I understand. Like he was like, what's going on in his life, whatever. And then we got back seeing each other then because he just never ended the conversation after that. It was like he was like, what the fuck, she like isn't crying over me. Do you get me?
Oh,
So that's it. Well,
is that a bit of reverse psychology going on?
maybe I think so. Like yeah.
You were just like, oh,
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah. I think I was really aware of like I wasn't fully with them, and I was like, I'm not
gonna be roaring crying over someone I'm not really with. Like,
and I'm not like not let this man screenshot my messages and embarrass me.
Yeah.
And have me begging for him back when I don't even like. I think I kind of put him in a high regard that way. Like I was like, I kind of care what you thought.
Okay.
More so, whereas my fucking exes, I didn't really care.
Mm.
Like you've seen all sides of me by now.
Yeah. At that point.
Yeah.
We also asked some of our followers on Instagram at Home I Drink Pod what the worst ways that they've been broken up with, and here's what some of them have said.
Yes, I'm scared.
So am I. He's gonna piss me off probably.
Someone said he asked me to picked him up. We parked outside his house. He finished with me and let me drive home alone in tatters. This was after a 7-year relationship, completely out of the blue, and refused to give me a reason why.
Red flag number 1, he asked you to pick him up.
Do you know what I mean?
Sorry,
have a bit of decency.
Does that mean he asked you to pick him up?
No. Fucking bastards.
Like shit like that. I wonder, like, did he just wake up that day and say, I don't love her anymore? Can that happen? That terrifies me.
I don't know. I don't think it can happen overnight.
No.
I think people can ignore their feelings and it comes up one day, but I don't think it can ever
just randomly
feel one way one day and completely different the next.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Like something had to have been going on there or something, yeah. He texted me while I was on a college trip a week after Valentine's Day. Cunt.
Not the college trip.
Oh. Do you think they wait and decide when they think a good time is?
Well, that man didn't, surely.
The college trip?
But yeah, I feel like they might try. But then do you ever hear people like in really sticky situations where someone's just like passed away or like someone like is sick in their life, but then the person doesn't want to be with them and you're like, you obviously would stay with them for longer, like, but it's just so tough, like.
That'd nearly be worse, like you're just staying with them.
Because you feel
bad
like
for
you
them,
can't
like,
sleep.
yeah.
My ex told me how he'd broken up with his previous girlfriend and throw her stuff into bags and left it outside his house. 2 years into our relationship, he did the same thing to me. From the house that we share with his father and wouldn't ever let me see our cat we shared together. Screw him, he just wanted to see my poor meow meow. This man was also 4 years older than me. Frontal lobe definitely didn't arrive yet. Wow.
I think that's a bit dramatic now, all the stuff in the bags and all.
Very dramatic.
Have you ever done anything like that? I've given shit back to people, but like, just because, or else I've just thrown it away myself. Like they weren't even worth giving your stuff back to. Just throwing them out.
I think I've given everything back. Most of it. Yeah, I have, I think. And then sometimes I'd like hold on to stuff to be like, oh, I forgot to give you this one, just so I can meet up with them again, and hope that maybe they change their mind. Why was I trying to be with these people? They're tragic. Oh, do you know, I left a bag of stuff in my porch one time because I just didn't want to even see them. Like, do you know what? Take it. and I put on top of it. Did I say it on the podcast before?
No, I don't think
Have
so.
I never?
Yeah, say it. I don't think you ever did though.
So while I was packing up stuff, I found a pair of dirty boxers, and I folded them so you could see the dirt, and I placed them on top of the bag.
By dirt, she
And
means
the man-
skid mark.
Skid mark.
Oh.
And on top of that, I placed a toothbrush because the man never brushed his teeth, so I done a not so subtle hint.
Brush your
Brush
teeth.
your fucking teeth and tongue.
Yeah.
I showed that man how to floss, and a big chunk of tooth junk came out of his
Tooth junk.
came out.
Did he ever say anything about the shitty boxers?
Yeah, he was just like playing off as like that's really normal. Do you ever have a skid mark in your life?
Probably, like, have you?
Yeah, so it is fine, but it's all you just don't want to see it.
Yeah. Is it one of those things that like everybody knows? Like
Everyone has I'm sorry, don't listen. Everyone's had a skid mark.
Okay, yeah, okay.
My IBS girls.
Yeah, it's just more of like
It doesn't mean it also,
you don't want
know,
to
it
see
doesn't-
someone else.
It doesn't mean that you don't wipe your bum properly. Apparently,
What does it mean?
I've seen someone the other day that like
Then again, think about a G-string. Like, think about a thong
that's what I mean. Yeah,
up your anus.
Yeah. we're disgusting.
We're discussing, but I love it so much. Sorry.
No, but everyone's had skid mark. But still, I'm sorry. I don't want to see yours. Don't leave your skid mark boxes in my house.
At least take them
At
home.
least take it home.
Do
Put
you
it
know
in the
what I mean?
bin.
Yeah.
Stuff it in your pocket if you don't have a bag.
Do
Just
something with it.
do something. Don't you dare leave your skid mark boxer on my floor. You dirty dog. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
And the toothbrush on top.
Oh, that was a
yeah.
good touch. I like that one. Well
Yes.
done.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
When I was 15, a guy broke up with me because he said I looked funny at him when he was eating a burger.
Oh.
Oh, God love him.
Oh.
And God love you.
When you're 15, it'll be like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you know, actually, one time when I've had a few relationships that, like, when I was in school, but they're not even real. But I got with this guy on a Friday in school. Like, someone was like, do you want to get with him? I was like, yeah, sure. Like, as in, be together. Like,
Yeah,
not,
sure.
we never even kissed, nothing. He was like, do you want to be with him? I was like, yeah, grand. And then I just felt real sick over the weekend. I was like, I don't actually want to be with him. And I broke up with him on Monday.
The fact he
I just
physically
felt
made
real
you sick.
I felt so sick.
Like, Darren, do you ever just feel real sick?
Yeah, do you ever, I did. I was like, what have I done? And also, I used to, like, do you ever get when you're younger that the thought of your mom and dad knowing that you're, like, have a boyfriend or it makes you feel so sick? Like, when you're really young, I couldn't handle the thought of that.
What's this one now? Tried to break up with my ex of 2 years when I was 19. I'm 25 now. We were in his car. He told me if I broke up with him and ended it, he would drive the car into a wall and crash the car with both of us in it. I'm not laughing because this is funny. I'm laughing because this is chaotic. Funny story is I went home a year ago and he asked me for a kiss and a night out and told me to cheat on my current amazing boyfriend for him. Bro is delulu.
See ya.
What?
My God, guys, when I say I wouldn't let people break up with me, I didn't do things like that. I just was like, please, 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 please.
What?
Oh my God.
I crashed the car into the wall out here.
Oh my, that is like psycho shit.
No.
Ex of 3.5 years broke up with me 5 days before the leaving cert started. Oh. Mine broke up with me, I think, like a month before, which wasn't that bad, but still.
Your mind being overdrive sitting the old LC after getting
and when you're
broken up
fucking not eating and all, like that's not.
with. No.
Yeah.
One of my friends had broken up with her boyfriend of nearly 2 years over text. Due to her waking up one morning and finding out that he had went on a lad's holiday to France on the slopes and didn't tell her. His excuse was that he had told her, and I sent you a TikTok about it. The relationship was very toxic, but this was the last straw. What?
Wait. Oh my God.
He just...
Appeared in France.
I sent you a TikTok about it. Did you not know I was going?
As if that's him telling her, like, please. My ex cheated, and then the girl sent me a video of them in bed and said, he's mine now, bitch. Christ on a bike.
Ah, it's heavy tack now.
That is fucking crazy.
Blocked me after an argument about being out drinking with my friends and accused me of lying and being with guys. I felt it was a guilty conscience, so guessed his password to his socials, found out he cheated multiple times over 5 years, took screenshots of the combos and sent them to his mom and brother and blocked him off everything. 5 years of toxicity taught me better, and now I couldn't be happier with my new boyfriend.
Oh, slay. Slay for you doing that and sending it to his mum and brother.
That's also such a good thing of if you get screenshots, send them to yourself or use your phone and take
pictures of
I took one big long video.
Yeah, so then you can just use the video and you can also screenshot.
And then I'll excuse me. And then I'll oh my god.
I'm a bit like that today too. I
think mine's just the vapes.
Oh.
Yeah, if you take one big long video you can just scroll and pause.
Yeah.
And put it all.
You can have it all. It is, yeah.
Great, you know?
Yeah. It's quite boss bitch vibes, I'd say.
Yes.
So that's how not to break up with people. But let's talk about how you do break up with someone. So with Dano, I actually broke up with him. And the way I did it was in person. He was living with me at the time. We first went on a break. And then I just was like, I don't want to get back together.
Can you imagine yourself saying that to him now?
No, it's mad. But I just feel like we're very different people now, and like it's a very different situation, and like I still stand by him, like all the problems that were existing then
don't now,
and like I still stand by, like if I went back in time that I'd still do that, and we needed that.
Did you? Yeah.
I think in an ideal world you stay with someone and that's it, but like a lot of people have texted me since being like, we had the same thing, we're happy as ever, like I just need that time apart.
Like if you had stayed together then, do you think you would be together now?
No, because then it would end for good. It wouldn't have got back together at all, because it might have ended like in really toxic arguments and like bad kind of breakup, whereas like it was kind of good at the time, wasn't like we didn't have bad blood or anything. It was just kind of
you weren't hating each other.
No, it was just like we were both just kind of drained, I think, and stuff as well. And I done it in person. We met up a few times like to give him stuff, and like he kind of would want to talk and stuff quite a bit, and like I kind of think that's not
the best
good thing to do, because it kind of, especially for someone else like that, and I kind of a few times had to be like no, because I feel like when you do say yeah to someone, because I've been broken up so many times, so I feel like I know what makes people's hopes go up. Because if someone said yeah to me, open me, I'd be like yes, I'm back in there. Yeah, like, but it doesn't always happen. So I think that was good for me to be broken up so many times. I had good experience of what to do and what not to do. Okay. So we just were still like in contact the odd time, like really good terms, and yeah, it was just not. I think I done it in like a sensitive way, and like not a. You
had both your best interests at
heart. It wasn't. It was hard. You saw how upset I was. It was hard for me too. It wasn't like I was just like fuck you. Like I gave like my reasons. Like obviously we'd had that break. We'd been fighting. Like it was very clear of why it wasn't working. It was just draining at the time. So I think that it wasn't me waking up one day and be like, oh yeah,
I want to be single.
No. But I think it did take him a while to accept that it was like me when I got broken up. To accept that it was real.
You can see though how you can think like if you are meeting up constantly and like yada yada, how you would get an idea.
Sometimes you end up, we never did, but like with exes and stuff, like if you meet up and you are the one wanting to get back with them, you might try kiss them or something.
Yeah.
But because I knew again that gets someone's hopes up, I was like,
no, can't do
absolutely not. That's like the prime thing that's going to keep someone thinking that something could happen. So don't do that. So Secrets from the Stalls is where we give you advice of some dilemmas that you send in. These can be about boys, girls, friends, life, family, everything.
Guys, wedding season is coming. Please, can someone send me in a wedding dilemma?
Oh, yeah.
I see them all over TikTok all the time.
No.
Like,
weddings apparently is when you realise like who your friends are. Oh yeah.
I love juicy wedding drama.
Same.
I don't like. I've never been in. I swear I go to loads of weddings, but like I
love watching them. Yeah, I know.
I watch them on TikTok. I always imagine myself being in them. So if anyone has any wedding dilemmas,
send them in. Love. We should do a wedding episode.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Ask the girls to come in.
Yeah, the engaged girls. Yeah. So because we took a break, we are going to start fresh for our dilemmas. When do we take a break? We're back a few months now. Yeah. We're going to start fresh anyway. So if you have one that you sent in before, please resend it if we haven't answered it already. And we've got a brand new, if you've got a brand new dilemma as well, send it to our email address. It's homeidrink@goloudnow.com. This is our dilemma. So, hey girls, I love the pod and loving the energy since you came back from the break. Oh,
Oh, what a beautiful thing to
So
say.
nice.
Refreshed,
Oh,
girls.
thank you. So my dilemma is I met up with this guy from a dating app, which I've never done before, and I've never been in a relationship before. I'm 22 for context, but we just clicked so fast. I've never talked to someone that has so many similarities to me. For when we met up, we just clicked as we did over text. However, I felt like he was rushing to bring me back to his place, and it was only our first day meeting in person. I told him before we met not to expect anything because I'm not just that kind of girl. But we went to his because I thought he wouldn't expect anything, but he was being quite touchy when I kissed him. I kept telling him I don't want to do anything just yet when he did, which he did respect, but kept trying to every time we kissed. What the fuck? I asked him how many girls he's brought back to his house and he said 7. He's been living there for 3 years. When I was home, he texted me saying he was embarrassed that he kept trying and that he just wants so much more from me, not just sex. So I guess I just want your opinion on if you think this is a red flag. I've never had such deep chats with a guy. We both have the same outlook on our futures, but that happening has made me overthink everything. Why was he saying he just respected but then
Kept
did
trying.
keep touch? Yeah.
I do think it's hard to not see that being a red flag, especially when she's had such deep chats and they really clicked after the first date and all. You'd nearly be like, why?
Why did you have to?
Yeah, you don't want it to be that
Do you ever want to be with someone who's made you feel in any way uncomfortable, especially in that sense?
Yeah. Nothing wrong going back after the first date.
No.
Nothing wrong with sex the first date, all that jazz. But the fact that you told him, come here, I don't want to do anything, and he kept trying, I don't really like that. Yeah. Do you think it's something you could look past? The fact he's also acknowledged it as well, though, and said, he is embarrassed, I don't know. Is it something you think you could overlook because you do think you get along really well with him, or will you just feel icky?
Icky, I know. I don't know. Because it did make you feel uncomfortable, but you really do like him then as well. I don't like the way you said, yeah, I respect that, but then still try it. Don't say one thing and do the other.
Like what?
I think, I don't know.
This is hard.
I think if you're writing as a podcast and you're wondering is it a red flag, then it's a red flag.
Then it's a red flag. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think in your heart. I think it's made you feel a certain type of way. It's made you feel uncomfortable. I wonder could you have that conversation with him? Just be like, look, to be honest, that made me feel really uncomfortable. You said you respect it and you didn't.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
really
thing.
like you. I thought we got on great, but I told you that I don't want to do anything further, but you just
kept
in one ear and
trying.
out the
Yeah.
other.
I would see that as a red flag. I'm not going to tell you what to do from now. As in, if you want to keep seeing him, if you want to go on a date with him, because that's up to you and how you feel, I think, with that. But I definitely think
it's a red flag.
For me, it's a bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
If you had to repeatedly tell someone that you're
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't
respect
want to.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't. I think you'll find someone else to have good chats with and
get along with.
There's other people out there who aren't going to make you feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say
red flag.
To steer clear. Yeah.
Moving on, we're going to do phone a friend. So this is another part of our dilemma segment every week. Phone a friend. We put a dilemma out on the Hold My Drink Instagram stories and we ask our followers their advice. I love this part because this is yous helping us too. It's not just
helping us to help yous.
Yeah, it's not just our advice or it's getting you involved. So here is the dilemma. Hey girls, I seriously need some advice. I've broken up with my 7-year relationship. We've been together since I was 14 and he was 15. This was a really hard choice to make, but in the last couple of weeks and months, I've been unhappy with him. I found myself thinking of being single and what it would be like, and have missed out on single life since the only person I've been with is my ex-boyfriend. We've broken up before when I was 16 and we got back together because we couldn't stand each other kissing other people. Everything is still high up in the air as my ex thinks getting back together and working on it together to make us happier is better than me working on my feelings myself. He really is probably the best boyfriend I could ever get, as he cherishes the ground I walk on, but my head can't stop wondering and I'm not sure of my feelings for him anymore. I love him, but I'm not sure if I'm in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like my best friend and it's going to be so hard to shut him out of my life because I do miss him. I'm just wondering if you have any advice. Is this just a rough patch I'm going through in my relationship, or is this a sign I need to be single and my relationship is over? Thanks, girls. Love ya. And here is what some of you guys have been saying.
Let's see. So, someone said, I think if you're doubting your feelings, there's a sign. That's a sign, but how long has she been feeling this way? If it's been over a long time, then she was right to break it off when they both need to experience new things and they were still babies getting together. If it's meant to be, they'd end up back together somehow, but for now, she needs to remember why she ended it, and it's not fair on either of them.
Someone else said, I think this is a rough patch. Maybe take a break rather than a breakup.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is a breakup. Like, they're so young
so
together
young.
when
Like,
they got together.
I know exactly where where both of their minds are at. Like,
Yeah.
when you're that young and like you see yourself with that person for the rest of your life, like, and that's what your life is out to be.
Maybe it is that you do need to go like break up and see what else is out there.
Yeah, I really do.
Because
believe
then
if
you
you're
might-
meant to be.
You'll get I think so too. 100% work on it first. Can't work with him if you're unsure. Work on you first, sorry. Yeah, I think break up, work on you, see what else is out in the world, and then if you're still wanting to be with him,
Yeah,
but like maybe it's because that's all you know, that you're like, oh, this is fine, but then if you went out, you'd be like, this is
Whoa,
actually
yeah.
better or
That was
nicer,
the bare
or, like,
minimum,
yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
Someone said definitely just a phase. Work on yourself. Oh, sorry, you did that. Been in the exact same position. I was heartbroken. We took a few years apart and ended up back together, happier than ever. It's good to find yourself first. If you're meant to be together, you'll end up back together. I hope this helps. Yeah, you can't give 100% to a relationship if you're not 100% with yourself.
I agree.
Definitely not.
Someone said she is only 21, so young, and these feelings will only get stronger. I have a friend who had the same feelings but left it, and now at 32 is starting again. So listen to your gut. Yeah, because I think if you silence them feelings, if you're like, oh, just ignore them, like they come up again later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can push them down for a while, but they will come
They
back
will
up.
come back up. Yeah, 100%.
Someone said grass is greener where you water it. I love when people like get signs from things. Someone else said it's a sign. You should never want to break from the person you are meant to end up with.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But you had a break.
Well, yeah, true.
So like,
So hard. I know. There's so much conflicted stuff.
there really is.
Work on yourself for a while and reevaluate your feelings after a few months. Same thing happened to me and my long-term boyfriend. He was amazing, but when we tried to work on things together, we end up going around in circles, bickering and more like friends rather than a romantic relationship. I'm 3 months post breakup and still really going through it and still so in love with him, but I think in the long term it'll be for the best.
Guys, it's just a
Life
tough
is,
one.
I know,
isn't it?
It is tough. I think
Work on yourself. No one's going to love you as much as you can love yourself.
Amen.
Amen.
You can send your dilemmas into holdmydrink@GoLoudNow.com. If you want to be featured for phone a friend specifically, put that in the subject line of the email, and yeah, we can answer your dilemmas on here. Peak and bleak of the week. We do one peak and one bleak of the week, so our best bits and our worst bits. What is your bad bit? We start with the negative.
My negative is really stupid and I just sound like a big moany bitch.
Was it?
Holy shit, the price of petrol. What in the world?
It's expensive.
What? I think there's a hole in my car. And also
My car
like,
eats it.
there's
For breakfast,
the gauge or the thing that says how many kilometres you've left.
Yeah.
Mine, I think it's the way you park. My dad has said the way you park. We got our driveway done and like, so the driveway kind of has a slope in it. And if the car's parked,
extra petrol.
yeah, I think the way it's sitting in the tank, it can tell you've more or less. Or it does it sometimes with like Quiva drive. So Quiva's insured in my car as well, so she'll drive it sometimes. And we were going around this big huge bend one day, going down onto the M50 or something,
Yeah.
and this big thing flashed up being like coolant low.
Oh,
But then as soon as she came off the turn,
it was fine.
it was fine because it flattened out. Obviously, like when the cars turn.
Moved.
Yeah.
Look, it feels like it's low. It's probably a weight thing.
Mm,
That's mad.
yeah. So my bleak is
Petrol.
price of petrol. But I also don't understand those big signs going into petrol stations, so I've never bothered to learn what they mean either.
I think when they're lower, it's better. Well, no, it is. Yeah, it is. Obviously.
They're both the
Obviously,
exact same.
Fuck me. Oh, no,
That's my bleak.
remember one time they were like really low and there's queues outside petrol stations and all. to
There was
get it.
a petrol. I think there was an apple green up in Malahide before, and they were apparently giving away like People were
For
basically
nothing,
saying it was for nothing, and there was queues to go and fill their cars.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like all over the country one day
Yeah.
as well.
That's my
Weird.
bleak. What's your bleak?
My bleak is that I'm already sad for this week to be over. I feel like because it's going to be such a good week. Creeva's home.
It's in tomorrow morning, is it?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Longitude, Taylor Swift. Like, I've been dying for Taylor Swift for the past year. So the fact that it's going to be over is my sad. But then my peak is that Taylor Swift. And I'm performing Longitude. Creeva's home. It's going to be a really good... I have a
gonna be a
really, really
great week.
busy week up until then.
Yeah.
So I just need to
Power through. You're
power
well
through,
able.
and then...
No better girl to do it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to just have a ball phone on DND.
Yeah, please.
Not
will you?
actually, like...
You
but-
deserve, we need feral weekend for sure.
Yeah, feral.
Yeah.
Yeah, phone
Okay.
gone. Woo.
My
Peak. Peaky.
peak is that it's my sister's birthday this week.
Oh, yeah.
It's my sweet sister's 30th.
Yeah.
She's a big girl.
I thought you were going to say sweet 16 there
No.
when you said sweet.
Sweet 30th. So
Oh.
by the time this comes out, it'll already have been her
Happened,
birthday.
yeah.
So I got her a moon pig card last night, one of the big large ones.
Oh.
And I just put like
pictures and stuff.
yeah, on the front of it I put like all nice pictures of just the two of us.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the inside of it is just the fucking horrible ones of all of us.
feral,
Yeah,
yeah.
the rotten ones.
Love it.
But yeah, it's Sissy's 30th.
Aw.
Can't believe she's 30.
It's mad, isn't it, when you look at, like, yeah.
I'm like, like her godmother was texting her being like, I can't believe I have a godchild who's 30. And she was like, I know, what the fuck.
We're fully adults. Like,
We really
I
are.
still don't feel it.
So
Sometimes I do.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
And
A new era.
yeah, I'm excited for her. Oh, and we got the bathroom done up at home and it's finished.
Gorgeous.
Thank God, because Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
Love the lads that were in the house. Emmett and John. Boolabus. Great job by the two of yous.
With the noise.
Not even the noise, just
Oh.
feeling like I had a shower in Queeva's room or in my mum's room.
You
and
don't
like,
know where you are, kind of, yeah.
That bathroom's my bathroom.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
and you want to see the drawers and all in it. Oh.
It looks, and the mirror, look.
Yeah, I'm so excited to fill it. Fill all the drawers. I got rid of all Jack shit. Sorry, Jack. Love you, bro. My mum's holding on to stuff for the Sorry, he's gone
half
like
gone,
8
face
months.
wash and
Yeah.
all, yeah.
She brought me up to the bathroom before I left for. Was it Galway? I don't know, or Ibiza or something.
Mm.
And she was like, you need to get rid of. Remember that big cabinet I had in there?
Yeah.
Just full of products.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mum, just fuck them all in a black bag. I was like,
Don't even show me them.
yeah, I
say
said, don't
that
even
too.
show me.
Yeah.
That's what Queen
Yeah.
said to me. She goes, don't even look through them, Ellen, because if you look through them, you'll want
Like,
to keep them.
oh,
Yeah.
This and that. Yeah, yeah.
My mum does that. I'm
Yeah.
telling you now.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, but you, someone could have it. I'm like, yeah, Mum. Well and good that someone can have it, but it's going to be sitting in a bag in the corner of my room for the next 6 months until you see this person that you
Yeah.
want to give it to.
Yeah.
She was pulling out mad shit for Jack. I was like, Mum, he's not going
He's
to
just
remember
want
what's even in there.
He's in Australia.
Yeah, please. But yeah, bathroom got done. So
That is a peak.
loads of bathroom content incoming.
Bathroom
Woohoo.
transformation.
Yeah. No, I forgot to take a video of it before I got
Oh,
ripped out. I'm so sad. I think I have one in my phone somewhere
yeah.
of like just when I cleaned it or something. I sent it in the family chat to be like,
Yeah.
don't fucking mess it up.
Yeah.
So I think I have one somewhere. But
Oh, no.
beautiful new bathroom. Bathrooms are spenny. Yeah. What?
Houses are spenny. Everything in life is spenny.
But when you're doing something, you always find something else to do.
I know. Yeah.
There's always yeah.
And still hidden costs that you forget.
Yeah, my mom always said that. She said, when you eventually do buy a house, you will never ever stop doing that house up. You'll always find
Yeah.
something to want to do. They have that house 30 years or whatever it is, and they're
Yeah.
still finding things to do with
It's
it.
like when you it's kind of like when you get surgery, like you fix something and you want something
Yeah,
else.
you're like, ooh,
And it makes
what can we
everything
do
else look
now?
old when it gets something new.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know. It's hard.
Jack.
Yeah.
I sent a video of it to Jack, and he goes, yeah, it does. It looks like it doesn't really suit our house. I was like, all right, yeah.
Sorry.
Tell my mom that, yeah.
That was our peak and bleaks. Guys, thanks so much for listening. You can go back and listen to our bonus episode from Monday, which is called Home I Drink Extra Juice. Make sure to listen to that one before a new one comes out next Monday. Don't forget you can also watch us here on YouTube now with a full video being released every Thursday at 12.
I still forget
that
that the cameras are there.
I know, same.
Yeah.
I'm not just myself. So Thursdays at 12. So episode is Wednesdays at 12. Video Thursdays at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast. And we love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.